What if the love of your life stood right in front of you, and you had no memory of ever meeting them, no past, no shared moments, no reason to feel anything, except your heart refuses to let them go? After a devastating accident, Ryan wakes up to a world erased. But when Sophie takes his hand, something impossible begins. Connection he cannot explain, a love he cannot remember, a feeling that grows stronger with every breath. Is love just memory, or something far deeper? Stay with me, because what Ryan discovers next will challenge everything you believe about love, loss, and what it truly means to hold on. Before we dive into the incredible story, do not forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell button so you never miss our powerful, life-changing content. Thank you for listening to this heartfelt story. If it moved you, share it, comments below, and let someone know you are never alone. I woke to a sky too wide, and a silence that pressed against my ribs, as if the world had forgotten my name. The scent of dust and sunburned grass lingered, sharp, unfamiliar. My hands trembled, not from pain, but from the absence of something I could not reach. And, standing at the edge of my blurred vision, eyes shining with something deeper than relief, something that hurt to look at, you said my name, Ryan, softly, as if it might break. The sound settled inside me, strange, yet warm, like a song remembered without words. You moved closer, low, careful, as though I were both fragile and sacred. Your fingers brushed mine, and the world shifted. Shock, quiet, but undeniable, ran through me. I did not know your face, yet my heart surged toward you, King. Recognizing, you smiled, and there was pain in it, years of it, hidden behind kindness. I am Sophie, you said, and something inside me tightened, as if that name belonged to a place I once lived. We walked the open land together, wind whispering through tall grass, your voice steady, telling me stories of a man I could not remember, a man who loved fiercely, who held you through storms, who promised forever without hesitation. I listened, feeling both like a stranger and a thief of my own life. Then you stopped, your breath catching, your hand pressing against your chest, as though holding yourself together. Look at me, you whispered. And I did, really did. The light shifted across your face, and suddenly, everything inside me collided. Not memory, not images, but something deeper. Pull, certainty, a love that rose without permission. Unlearned, undeniable. I reached for you, this time without fear. And when you leaned into me, the world steadied, as if it had been waiting, as if I had been waiting for this exact moment, to fall in love with you again, even as the wind carried echoes of a past I could not see. And your tears warmed my shoulder, and my heart kept learning you, breath by breath, step by step, as though love itself refused to forget and kept unfolding within me. Even now, as your fingers tighten and the horizon burns gold and something vast and unfinished begins to open inside us both, without asking where we have been and only asking where we are about to go. And the light stretches farther, spilling over the hills, turning every blade of grass into a trembling line of gold. Your hand stays in mine, steady, warm, real. I feel the weight of it, the truth of it, stronger than any memory I try to chase. A distant sound rises, metal, twisted, a whisper of impact carried by the wind. My chest tightens, breath catching halfway. Something flashes, not clear, never clear, just fragments, white light, shattered glass. The violent stillness after. I stagger, the ground shifting beneath my boots. You pull me closer, your voice calm, anchoring. Stay here with me. Focus on your words, on the rhythm of your breathing, on the quiet strength in your eyes. The world narrows, until it holds only us, and the fragile space between what I lost and what I am finding again. We walk, low, deliberate, each step carving something new. The air cools, brushing against my skin like a question. Your shoulder touches mine, gentle, constant, as though you refuse to let me drift too far. I fell in love with you here, you say. Your voice softer now, carried by memory instead of wind. I look around, the endless stretch of land, the open sky, the silence that feels almost sacred, and I try to see it through your eyes, through the man I used to be. A flicker again, this time warmer, laughter, words, echoing across the same horizon. My heart lurches, not from fear, but from recognition without reason. I turn to you, closer now, close enough to feel your breath, to see the small tremble in your lips. I do not remember, I say. Each word heavy, honest, but I feel it. Your eyes close, just for a moment, as if that is enough, as if that is everything. The wind rises, stronger, wrapping around us, pulling at your hair, my jacket, at the fragile edges of this moment. And still, you stay. You always stay. I draw you nearer, my arms learning the shape of you. Instinct, truth, something deeper than thought. And in that closeness, another surge, sharper now, a crack of sound inside my mind, a flash of falling, your name on my lips. Sophie, loud, desperate, alive, freeze, heart pounding, as the echo of it lingers, and your body stiffens in my arms, waiting, hoping, afraid to move, afraid to breathe, as the past presses closer, not fully seen, yet no longer silent, as the echo settles, low, persistent, like a heartbeat finding its rhythm again. Your eyes search mine, wide, uncertain, holding both hope and fear in equal measure. Feel it too, that fragile edge, where something lost begins to return, not as memory, but as sensation, as truth rising from somewhere deeper than thought. My fingers tighten around yours, not out of panic, but need, a grounding, promise I cannot explain. The wind softens, as if listening, as if the world itself leans closer, waiting to see who I become next. I heard it, I whisper, my voice uneven, as though it belongs to someone learning how to speak again. Your name. It felt like it was already mine. A tear slips down your cheek, low, unhidden, and I catch it without thinking, my thumb brushing your skin. Familiar, too familiar to deny. Your breath trembles, but you stay close, always close. You used to say it like that, you murmur, each word wrapped in memory, in longing, in something that survived everything. I try to follow that thread, to pull it closer, and for a moment, the world tilts, colors sharpening, sounds deepening, the distant cry of a bird, the rustle of grass, your heartbeat, steady against me, and another flash, stronger, brighter, your laughter again, clearer now, your hand pulling me forward, running across this same field, sun high, air warm, a life untouched by loss, gasp, the force of it bending me forward, as if the memory itself carries weight. You hold me, firm, unshaken, your presence the only constant in the storm rising inside me. It is all right, you say, and there is strength in it, quiet, unyielding, the kind that does not break, even when everything else does. I lift my head, low, drawn back to you, to the now, to the only place that feels certain. I am finding you, I say, the words forming without effort, without doubt. Even like this, I am still finding you. Your hands rise to my face, gentle, steady, as if you believe me, as if you always have. The horizon darkens slightly, clouds gathering in soft layers, the light shifting, turning gold into something deeper, something richer, like the beginning of another change. We stand there, caught between what was, and what is still becoming, and I feel it again, that pull, stronger now, not just toward you, but toward something unfinished, something waiting just beyond reach. as the wind carries another distant sound, faint, metal, and my chest tightens once more, the edge of something sharper pressing closer, just beneath the surface, presses, insistent, like a door trembling on its hinges. My breath grows shallow, air thinning around the edges of thought. Your grip steadies me, firm, unwavering, as though you feel the shift before I speak it. I am here, you say, and the words land deep, anchoring, pulling me back from whatever threatens to pull me under. But it rises anyway, surge, violent, uncontained. The sky above seems too bright, too sharp, every color cutting into me. Grass bends in sudden gusts, whispering louder now, urgent. A sound tears through the distance, metal against stone, echoing, closer. My heart stammers, then races, as if trying to outrun what comes next. Images strike, hard, fast, a road, endless, heat shimmering above it. Your hand in mine again, but tighter, frayed. A horn blares, sharp, unforgiving. I flinch, body recoiling before I understand, before I can place it. Your voice breaks through, calling me back. Ryan, stronger now, almost a command. I turn toward you, but the world fractures, splitting between then and now. You stand in both, here, solid, and somewhere behind my eyes, reaching for me through time. I tried to hold you, you say, your voice shaking, yet steady in its truth. I never let go. The words hit harder than the images. They settle, deep, unlocking something. A rush floods through me, not sight, not sound, but feeling, overwhelming. Your fear, your love, your refusal to leave. I inhale sharply, and the air burns, as if I have been underwater too long, and only now remember how to breathe. My hands find your shoulders, urgent, searching, needing to confirm you are real. Still here, always here. I felt you, I say, voice breaking. Even when I was gone, I felt you. Your forehead presses against mine, our breaths mingling, uneven, alive. The wind stills suddenly, as though the world holds its breath with us, waiting, watching, as something fragile begins to take shape again. Not memory, not yet, but a bridge, thin, shaking, stretching across the space between who I was and who I am becoming. And beneath it, that sound returns, louder now, closer, metal folding, glass shattering, time bending inward. And my chest tightens again, as if the moment before impact refuses to stay buried, as if it rises now, demanding to be seen, to be felt, to be faced, while your hands hold me steady, and your voice stays near, guiding me forward, step by step, into the breaking point that still waits for me just ahead. It opens, sudden, blinding. The world snaps inward, sound collapsing into a single violent note. I see it now, clear, undeniable. The road burning under afternoon light. Your hair caught in the wind through the open window. Your laughter mid-breath, alive, unafraid, an impact, crushing force. Metal twisting like it breathes. Glass bursting into light. Time slows, stretches, holds me there. Your hand slipping from mine. Not gone, never gone, just out of reach. Sophie, I hear myself, desperate, calling you back into something already breaking. The memory grips tighter, pulling me deeper, into the seconds that changed everything. Your face turns toward me, is wide, not with fear, but with something stronger, something that refuses to fade. I am here, you say again, but now it echoes, layered, past and present colliding. I feel your arms around me, and now, holding, always holding. The force spins us, weightless, then crushing again. And in that chaos, I understand something, not in words, but in certainty. You never let go, not in that moment, not after, not ever. The memory fractures again, pulling me back, tearing me forward, until I stand here, with you, on this field, breathing hard, alive in a way that feels almost unbearable. I remember the feeling, I say, each word trembling. I remember loving you. Even there, your hands press against my chest, feeling the rhythm, fast and steady, real. Tears fall freely now. No space left for holding them back. The sky darkens further, clouds gathering weight, as if the world mirrors the storm inside me. But beneath it, there is something else, something steady, growing. The way your eyes stay locked on mine, the way your touch never falters, the way my heart answers you, again and again, without needing the past to guide it. Pull you closer, stronger now, as if each second rebuilds something once shattered. I am still yours, I whisper, the truth of it rising without doubt, without hesitation, and the wind rises once more, circling us, lifting the edges of this moment, as the echo of that crash lingers behind my eyes. Not gone, never gone, but no longer empty, no longer silent, as something deeper continues to surface, piece by piece, drawing me closer to the moment I have yet to fully face. While your voice stays with me, guiding, steady, leading me forward into what still waits just beyond the edge of what I remember. While your voice stays with me, steady, unshaken, guiding me through the last shadows I have carried. The wind softens, the sky opening slowly, as if the storm has said all it needed to say. Close my eyes, not to escape, but to face it fully. The road returns, clear, final, the moment before, the moment during, and the moment after. I see your hand reaching for mine, not in fear, but in choice, in love, in something stronger than the breaking world around us. And this time, hold on, not to change it, not to fight it, but to understand it. The pain passes through me, sharp, then quiet, like a wave that has finally reached the shore. I open my eyes, and you are still here, always here, your presence no longer fragile, but certain, like the ground beneath us. I remember enough, I say softly, my voice calm now, rooted. I remember what matters. Your breath catches, but your smile rises through it, gentle, real, the kind that carries both sorrow and joy without breaking. We stand together, no longer divided between past and present, but woven, thread by thread, into something whole. The field stretches wide around us, no longer empty, but full of everything we have endured, everything we have chosen, again and again. Take your hand, not as a man reclaiming what was lost, but as someone choosing you, fully. Love stayed, I whisper, even when memory fell away. You nod, your forehead resting against mine, and in that quiet, there is no fear left, only understanding, only truth. Love does not live in memory alone. It lives in kindness, in patience, in the courage to remain when everything else shifts. It lives in the hands that hold on, and the hearts that choose each other again, even after being broken, even after being lost. The sun breaks through the clouds, warm, certain, and we step forward together, not toward the past, but into what we continue to build. With every breath, with every choice, with every quiet moment where love proves itself again, and again, and again.